it's so hard to leave law enforcement, even though when it's like it feels like it's so suffocating. Um, there is a genuine part of yourself that you're giving to the community, and you're doing a lack of self-service. You're doing service to the community. And like for me, that is something that is like so important. And I love the fact that I was able to serve a community, and be like that, like somebody in law enforcement being able to help keep other people safe. And that takes like a huge chunk of who you are to do that and continuously do that. And so I think like when I was like, okay, I need to change out of here, going through like the job interview process, very long process, took me several months, and then it happened and I got an offer and I was like, oh my gosh, is this what I want? Like, do I want to give up all of this like investment that I've done in my career, investment in the community, investment in like this profession just to change? Because like that's very scary, just to like change completely 180 from being law enforcement to going into a tech job. um, and the emotional burden that comes along with that is, am I going to be disappointing somebody? Am I going to be disappointing my family? Am I going to be disappointing like the community, like just in general? And that's a really hard thing to sit with. But at the end of the day, I had to make the decision for myself, and I was like, I know that like for me, I need to make a change, and I need to make a positive change. And joining a company was going to be something that's going to benefit me better in the long run. But then you also have to think like afterwards, the that emotional burden of like being always on a swivel, always being like basically trying to like look for situations where you're going to be mitigating danger. Your body starts to go through a complete change internally, and you have to be ready for that. And like that's something that a lot of people don't talk about, is like when your body starts to relax from being always hyper vigilant, you go through a lot of changes. Your sleep changes, your personality changes, your mentality changes, and that's a lot to consume in a very short amount of time. And sometimes you have to embrace it, because if you don't embrace it, you're going to push it down and it's going to make it way worse.